religion. What is this religion is? Religion is a ancient social system, and the religion is regulating the way of the life of a person as an individual and in relation with the God. And a religion is also a primary element in social structure, and the religion is born out of wonder. We need to understand with all these points that what is a religion. Religion is a bondage between a person and the God. It deals with traditions, it deals with values, it deals with certain norms, and it deals with certain beliefs. So, this is about the religion. Now, let us discuss about various religions in India. For example, we have Hinduism, we have Islam, and we have Christianity, as well as we have Buddhism and Sikhism and Parsism, Jainism. These are all the religions in India. Now, let us talk about Hinduism. The Hinduism is around 80% people believe in India Hinduism. Now, let us discuss about this Hinduism. Hinduism is one of the oldest religions in the world. You know, it is also known as Sanatana Dharma. It is originated from the Vedas, and it was also founded by, in ancient period. And there is a point that to understand, it was not founded by any single individual, and it is a collection of certain beliefs, certain norms, certain traditions, and certain philosophies that has evolved over thousands of years. That is the reason majority of the people believe in this Sanatana Dharma. And we need to understand certain characteristics now about the Hinduism. There is no founder. When you go to the scripts, you will understand that there is no founder or a single founder for this Hinduism. And we have a lot of sacred scriptures like Vedas, like Upanishads, and many other scriptures found that this Hinduism has evolved over a period of time. And in Hinduism, the people worship many deities. For example, you will see Lord Sri Rama, otherwise Lord Venkateswara, Lord Hanuman, Lord Ganpati, like Saraswati, like worship of deities is many, that we need to understand. And one more thing is, in Hinduism, people believe that there is a rebirth. And one more important feature in Hinduism is that people have so many traditions, beliefs, and norms. And one more characteristic of Hinduism is Varna Vyavastha. There are 4 Varnas we will find, and also the 5th one, we will also untouchability is seen in Hinduism. So, the 4 Varnas system as well as the caste system. The caste system is also a unique social institution we will find in Hinduism. Now, let us also discuss about the Islam. Islam is the largest minority religion which is found in India. The roots, when you go to the deep roots for our historical background of this Islam, it has spread from Arab countries. Later on it spread to Asia, Europe, and Africa. And Muhammad bin Qasim, in the year 1712, he first brought this Islam to India. Then later on, first Ghazni, and in the year 986 AD, and the last Ghazni in 1027 AD, and finally Qutb bin Aybak in the year 1026. So later on, so many Turks, Afghans, and Mughals, they brought this, they spread this they spread this Islamism in the India. And finally, lot of conversions also took place in India. And Muslim population, let us, if you look at it, is now it is according to the 2011 census, it is 14.2%, means it is around 17.2 crores people living in India. So when you look at this Islam population, we will find so many other things. For example, about the Islam religion, the origins of Islam religion, and also the sacred, like you will find the Quran is the sacred book for them and the document for them, and they worship only one God, and they have 5 pillars of Islam. And for example, there are a lot of restrictions with regard to the marriage in Islam. And the next religion we will find is Christianity. Christianity is also a global religion. It first began as a movement within Judaism, and later on it is separated. Now later on, Jesus Christ is the creator and founder of this religion. He was born into a Jewish family in Bethlehem, and his mother was Mary. And later on, for example, if you take this Christianity in India, initially the Portuguese were the first people to bring this Christianity in India. Later on, Britishers also followed the same. They also tried to expand the Christianity as much as possible in the form of missionaries, in the form of social service organization, in the form of schools and educational institutions. So the Britishers played very key role in terms of this Christianity. And the sacred scripture of this Christianity is the Bible. The purpose of this Bible is to teach the relationship between God and humanity, love, salvation, and a righteous way of life. Means it directs the individuals to live in a right form. And another important doctrine or doctrine of the Christianity is 2 commandments in the Christianity religion indicate that love and God are essential. Everyone should love God and love their neighbors, support their neighbors, help others. This is the important doctrine everybody need to learn from the Christianity. And one more religion is Buddhism. 7% of the total world population is believing Buddhism. The word Buddhism derived from the word called Buddhi. Buddhi means awakening or enlightenment. Buddhism is the 4th largest religion in the world. It was born in India 2500 years ago. Various branches of Buddhism explain path to liberation, means in Telugu it is Vimukti. The first fundamental principle in Buddhism is the path to liberation from desire, from suffering, and from greed. Now all branches of Buddhism emphasize the practice of meditation. So we need to understand how the Buddhism is really empowering the people. Practicing Buddhism means following Dharma, following Sangha, love, compassion, ethics and conduct, and renunciation of desires. So all the religions, whether it is Hinduism, whether it is Christianity, whether it is Muslim or Islam, or whether it is Buddhism, it is a composition in India. Means all the religions are equal according to our constitution. It is clearly mentioned in the preamble that India is a secular state, as well as from Article 25 to Article 30, the fundamental rights of the Indian Constitution states that all the religions in India are equal, and every religion have their own faith and beliefs that is respected by all. Thank you.